And we're live. Welcome back, everybody, to another day of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I think, given that we are currently in Victory Road and we have a whole 3 hours to finish Victory Road and beat the Elite Four, I think we're on pace to beat the game today. Maybe. I completely forgot. Completely forgot where I'm at. Okay, completely forgot where I'm at. I think I'm going the right way. If I remember correctly, I went to the left room and then came back to the right room. Be a lot easier if I wasn't interrupted. Every 2 seconds by a stupid wild Pokemon battle. She need 1 regular pumpkin and 5 gold for community center. For Stardew, yeah, I believe you have 1 pumpkin for fall crops, and then 5 gold ones for quality crops. However, I want to say quality crops have your choice of parsnips, melons, corn, or pumpkins, and you only need 3 out of those 4. So if you don't get pumpkins, you might be able to do it still with corn. But yeah, welcome to the stream, QT Serene. How you doing? Are you communing with the spirits? My Pokemon knows karate. Warning, it's a tough one. I'm doing all right. I feel a lot better. Still got mild cough, but that's to be expected. I was feeling a little queasy yesterday, actually, for some reason. Need to get stuff for the Stardew Valley Fair. It's not hard. You can look up online exactly how it works. I'm not sure all the point values. But the biggest thing is just get, like, a variety of stuff. And have it be valuable, high-quality stuff. Each thing is assigned a point value and a section. There's, like, 8 sections or something. You heard only gold items? It depends. I have not been using charged. Sure. Certain gold items, like certain regular value, yes, you can fish for it. I want to say that there's 8. There's minerals, fish, fruit, vegetables, cooking, animal artisan products, and forage. Artisan goods, but you don't have any. You only have to. There's like 1 more. Animal goods, artisan goods. Oh yeah, animal goods and artisan goods are. Yeah, that's all 8. If you don't have any artisan goods, that's fine. You only need to get 6 out of the 8 categories represented. I can see the past. Crop, forage, mineral, fish. So there's 8 categories if you look on the wiki. You only need 6 of them to get max points for that. Trying to figure out. So if I go... Let's switch out. Sure. Oh wait, is it like fairy now? It's just psychic? Okay, good. It's not psychic and fairy or something stupid like that. I always freak out. It's like, oh my god. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So how do I get to the Pokemon League, though? Is it F? So you need to go around to E. Use Waterfall. A Dragon Master. Really don't want to use Garchomp on that. Making an already strong Pokemon grow you stronger. I need your help with this. Oh, I bet you would. Dragon Tamer Andre. That Gabite's going to be above level 48. I'm going to freak out. Oh my god. Come on. Just evolve it to a Garchomp, dude. Loser. Oh my goodness. Final Gambit? Final Gambit's a horrible move. Faints but does damage to equal its HP. The whole point of a move that makes you faint is that you should be able to, like... It's like getting a free move when you're at low HP. Like Explosion, Self-Destruct, Wish, Healing Wish, all those moves, it doesn't matter what your HP is. It does the same thing whether you're have like low HP or high HP. So the whole point is if you can get away with using it while at low HP, you're golden. Since your Pokemon a lot of trust in you, your Pokemon, you seem to be aglow. I don't want to go to Route 224. I want to get out of this place. Tentacruel. Land a critical hit, wishing to be praised. Talking about making an already easy game easier, man. Earthquake. Got sturdy. And that's what you used your only turn for. Sandstorm kicked up, but like I'm not bothered. I'm a ground type. I'm not affected by a sandstorm, negatively at least. Ups the special defense of rock type users, but I was pretty sure Earth, ground was normally effective against water. Sorry, bud. I understand it now. How do I get to the Pokemon League, though? Probably good to have Harlequin out first. Besides, you're going to become even tougher. You meet many more Pokemon, that's what you should be thinking. Should go even larger. Can I just slide down here real quick? Okay, so that was not the move. I like vaguely remember this. Oh. I would like to use Rock Climb. Top level trainers gather in this place naturally. Go so far as called it the ideal place to train with the best. A stupid Gibble. And once I get to the Pokemon League, I gotta go to Route whatever to get Ice Beam. Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time, bud. Not really gonna help you. Sorry to say. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, am I right? Hey, Kitty Gamer, welcome in. Oh, just hopefully finishing the game today. I am very close to getting out of Victory Road. With 2 hours and 45 minutes left. So all I need to do is just do this. I want to run to somewhere, one of the northern routes to get Ice Beam, TM Ice Beam, so I can hopefully just rush Cynthia's Garchomp, knock it out one shot. Excuse me. Yeah, it should be good. So I like it here. I get to battle tough characters like you. Like, dude comes bringing a knife to a gunfight here. And there we go. Pokemon League ahead. Ta-da! Alright, now that it should be able to fly to and from the Pokemon League. So it should be good now. I don't want to challenge it just yet. Let me just look up exactly where it is. Speedy, SP, Ice Beam. Why can no one just like send me a picture, you know? Images. Everybody's like, oh, here's a video guide of how to find Ice Beam in Pokemon. It's like, no, you don't need a freaking whole full-length video on where to find one TM. Just tell me. Just give me a diagram. You know? You don't need to, like, make me boot up a video. Just show a map and be like, there. It's right there. If you want to get real cool, you can, like, draw a line or whatever. Fly to Snow Point City and go here. Alright, see you in a bit, Serene. Okay. Yeah, and then there's my other favorite. It's like treasure hunting instructions. Exit from Mount Coronet. It's like, no. The thing is, you have to backtrack to get it. Because you need... you need to have a rock climb. And rock climb is just kind of arbitrarily gotten here. I forgot to get rock climb. Like, I just walked right past the cabin. Completely forgot that rock climb was here. So I had to go back to this route, get rock climb before I could actually go. It's like, dang, a key item that is required to progress in the game was just sitting outside. Granted, the guy tells you, I think I lost something outside, and then you go find it. But a bottle of iron. Iron filings. You can do that, by the way, if you're iron deficient. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but if you're iron deficient, you can technically just eat iron filings. Your body can and will absorb them like that. Again, I do not recommend that because, well, like if they're sharp iron filings, you know, or whatever, if they're not sanded down, they can potentially kind of stick inside your inner tracks, you know, so would not recommend. What moves do you know again? Metal Claw. I need like a good Iron Tail or something. I can teach it Surf as well. That's... Hey, bub. Hey. Withstands cold, which means I can take any kind of attack. Probably not the best plan to send the Steel type against the Black Belt, but we'll probably be fine. I know Drill Peck. Yeah. Dude's like, alright, we're going up against Steel type. Time to use, like, Close Combat or Dynamic Punch or something like that. And I'm like, well, joke's on you, bud. Goodbye. It's like my Empoleon doesn't even know Surf. Because I was just like, why? It's over, you say? Come on. Hey. I'm skiing right now, but okay. As we skiers say, spur thing. Like sure thing, but they have the poles. I feel bad. I feel really bad about doing this. It's just bullying. Should probably switch out to Garchomp, make sure to level it up a bit more. Ironically, it's actually harder to bring up a Pokemon that is lower level than all of your than all the rest of your team because of the experience share. Like you're trying to level up just one Pokemon, and then everybody else is leveling up too, and you're just like, God dang it. Bye bye. You gonna send up Golem next? No. Unfortunately, I don't know any fire type moves. Those are always fun to use against Snovers. Watch them as their ice melts and their grass burns. I've hit an ice patch. Spinning out of control. A mental herb. Hey. So about winter. Number 1, skiing. Number 2, Pokemon. But like, Pokemon aren't a winter thing. So like that's like me saying, I like the wintertime because I can play video games. It's like, well, yes, but you can always play video games, right? Doesn't matter rain or shine, whatever the weather, you can always play video games. It's not dependent. If you said something like, oh, I like the wintertime because there are no chores to do outside, and my parents let me play inside playing video games instead of make me go outside and play outside, well, that's a little different. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Mm. Oh my god, you, sir, are pitiful. Level 36, I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Like, did the right thing, use a priority move, it's an ice type, but 0 times 4 is still 0, I guess. Bottle of HP up. There we go, that's what we came here for. Let's just show this last person who's boss. How do you expect to battle in this heavy snow? Let's find out. And then it's off to the Pokemon League. To win! Man, if you're not even going to fully evolve your Pokemon, don't even try. Good job. Winds of victory shifted. Shifted? Were they ever blowing in your direction? You can have the cold winds on your side. I guess you kids are tougher than people my age. It's like a minor bit of fear that I'm gonna have to like fly there. So yes, I will be doing viewer battles after. If anyone wants to fight me with whatever team that they entered the Hall of Fame. I can buy anything. 251, please. Okay, so let me just buy... I mean, if I buy enough to revive... What? I need to revive my Pokemon after every fight, right? So I need 28. How much HP does my Pokemon have? So 120 HP is a lot. All right. Nope. Nope. No thanks. Well, Ice Beam. On Pumpkin Man. The TM will break. It didn't used to be that way, but screw you. Metal Claw, yes. Alright, and let's use Surf. On Pumpkin Man. It's like they know, this is a bad thing. We did a bad thing by making TMs breakable again, but we did. Are you okay with that? I mean, I guess so. I have no choice. Okay, attack is much better than special attack. Attack is better than special attack. Dang, attack down? Frick. Special attack is actually higher. Okay. That's good. That's fine. You know, I know. Special moves. Attack is higher. Cool. Attack is higher. Attack is higher. Attack is higher. Do I have anyone with a higher special attack? Oh, Empoleon. That's about it. Wow. Scald is also a pretty good move, but I'll keep Surf. It got nerfed to 80, I think. Where's Surf? I know I have it. Yeah. Oh, I just taught it. Duh. Avalanche, bullets, cut, no. Yeah, it's like, how useless is cut as a TM, you know? I mean, I want to sort them by number, but still see what they're called. Oh my god, that's so silly. Okay. I don't really care. I want Ice Beam. Brine, I specifically forgot that. Charge Beam. Defog, don't care. Drain Punch. That's good. I'll keep Revenge, though. I'm awfully tempted. Flash Cannon. That I actually like. Who are even there's Flint. Aaron's a bug type. Bertha is a ground type. Flint is the fire type. Lucian is a psychic type. Oh, I have 5 flash cannons. Did Byron give it to me or what? Aqua Jet, honestly, is useful, but in favor of just differentiating. Not that I really need to do that, but it's fine. I only have 1 fly. Wow. Honestly, I'm not even gonna. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna bother with agility. I mean, in the main game, it's all about just getting the first grass knot. Interesting. Getting the jump and then hurting someone. You know, hitting them first. Shadow Claw. Actually, yeah. Do I care? I don't think I care. I'm also kind of underleveled. Why does Aaron's Heracross have a flame orb? Nose facade. Isn't facade like affected by attack or no? It's got a Yachi Berry. What does Marvel Scale do? Boosts the defense stat if it has a status condition. Okay. Okay, this will be good against Lucian. It's funny that like any move that has shadow in it is a ghost type, it's not a dark type move. Yeah, because it's literally like slash but ghost type. So it's really just better in every way, pretty much. As much as I love normal types, not I like my Pokemon to be normal, not my attacks to be normal. No, I don't want that. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see. Alright, what do I have that's good against bug types? We got bug and poison. Yeah, we got Aerial Ace and Fly. Drill Peck. Might want to buy some ethers just in case. No, you guys don't sell ethers? Come on. Wow. Don't go off without me. You're challenged Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. See who's worthy making up the challenge for the battle. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. There's no way you're getting first place year one. You probably can. Watch it use Fly as well. Sunny Day? Why? I got first place year 1. You know, of course, I looked up the math. Oh, that's rough. Should I do it? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Brave Bird! Or should I kept using Fly just to stall out the sunny day? Just to be that guy. I gotta use... Okay, that's not fair. I gotta use them. I mean, I suppose I should use a Drill Peck. Used Drill Peck on Empoleon if I really wanted to, but, you know, whatever. This guy's such a chump. Hey, faster than me. Pretty sure Floatzel is like all speed though. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I know just what to do. I know just what to do. Imagine being like, I specifically chose... I mean, he didn't specifically choose it. It's just, you know, ooh. Being like, I specifically chose this Pokemon to beat out your Pokemon. And then you go, because it's super effective, and then you go and use a doubly super effective move against him. Like, dang. Think I can one-shot him with close combat? We'll see. Ah. So this poses a choice. If someone yawns at you, if a Pokemon yawns at you, you have a choice. You can either switch out and be fine, or stay in and fall asleep at the end of your next turn. So I chose to stay in, so my Pokemon will fall asleep. I mean, but the kicker is, it's going to do the thing it always does. And let me switch out. So it doesn't even matter. Well, believe in this last one, I have no reason to freak out. Dude, I have 6 Pokemon. Okay? You have no reason to freak out, but you have all reason to just shake my hand. Can't imagine just Barry's just starting a Pokemon battle in the middle of this building. Ooh. Of course, I just wasted a TM to learn Surf. Surf is probably going to be fine. Pumpkins or corn more valuable? Depends. I think one pumpkin is definitely more valuable than corn. But you have to, given that... I know what you mean. But given that corn takes a longer time, I think, to produce once, and then keeps producing. So if you have to figure out how many times you can harvest it before the end of the season, versus how many times you can harvest pumpkin before the end of the season. Do the math that way. I guess I'm not ready for the Pokemon League. I'm losing you. Darn it! Just you wait. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League. So I'm gonna be the toughest Pokemon trainer there is, the champion. Carl, you better not lose to anyone before me. He wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. Dum, boom, ba-doom. All right, so Aaron's first. Let's beat the snot out of this guy. Let me confirm you qualify to challenge the Pokemon League. Just so you'll need to examine the gym badges gathered from around Sinnoh. Orberg City's Coal Badge. Eterna City's Forest Badge. Veilstone City's Cobble Badge. Pastoria City's Fen Badge. Hearthome City's Relic Badge. Canalave City's Mine Badge. Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge. And finally, Sunnyshore City's Beacon Badge. Very well. Trainer, you've indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that you brought here and go for glory. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. I really wish the Elite Four and the gym leaders had more characterization outside of battle. It's like you got this whole... You took all the time to write this whole persona for someone. And yet... it only like comes out in 2 lines of dialogue. Easy. We might see a few resets in here, but we'll be good. Dang. That's gonna hurt, but... that's gonna hurt even more. Beautiful. I don't have anyone with rock moves, do I? No. Bug and flying. Flying. Thunder Punch. Oh, he's got a Drapion. It's poison and dart. It's like, that's not bug. Well, Scorpy's bug. I want to avoid special type moves anyway. Uses light screen, and I proceed to use nothing but physical moves from then on out. That's rough, buddy. Vespiquen also bug and flying, right? Yeah, nice. Don't want to use up all my PP. Here I was going to be a little worried. I mean, we'll see, you know, if I continue this streak. Oh. Okay, that was a critical hit. He's gonna need to get another critical hit if he wants. He's got a scope lens. Really? Until Garchomp gets a critical hit, wanting to be praised. It's like the AI on using items is so dumb. It's like, oh, my Pokemon's 1 HP, you know, low HP. I'm gonna use it for restore. There you go. It's like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. I will now concede defeat, but I think you came to see how great Bug-type Pokemon can be. Hope you realize what you're up against in the Pokemon League. Battling is a deep and complex affair. I lost to the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it from me. No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room. 3 more trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Alright, let's... Okay, I only used 2 items there. That's easy peasy. Bertha. Quagsire. Unfortunately, I don't have any grass-type moves. So I should have taught Empoleon Grass Knot. Okay, what's super effective against water and ground? We have grass. Well, super effective against water. We have grass and electric. That's it. Electric's not effective against ground, so that's a no-no. Super effective against ground. We have ice, which is not very effective against water. This is going to be normally effective. Grass, of course. Is it really just grass? Okay, I looked up super effective against Quagsire, and the result I got was Quagsire's a ground and water type Pokemon. Ground type Pokemons are strong against fire, electric, poison, rock, steel Pokemons, but weak against grass bug Pokemons. No. Yeah. That's gonna be rough. I'm gonna really wanna probably burn him. Yeah, the Quagsire is gonna be rough since I don't know a grass type move, but once I get through that, I should be good. Well, well, you're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? If only I could poison him. Badly poison. Another option would be send out like Krogon can go for poison jab, but it knows earthquake, so. Wow. Kind of sucks. Oh, uh-oh. Kind of sucks that I don't know they don't have Levitate. Literally only... Nah, never mind. I don't think that's going to be too much. Yeah. Does have leftovers. But that's... Yeah. Completely negated by burn, I think. Oh, that was a critical hit. Frick. Oh, no. Should probably switch out to, like, I don't know. Garchomp or something. Maybe I should have switched to Empoleon. Let's keep going for it, man. I hate... It's a full restore, too. So it heals the burn. Just I'm switching out. Like, what a pain in the butt. Well, might as well not even switch out. Oh, goodness gracious. Because Pokemon is like this. It's like really easy. If you got like a solid, super effective move, you can just take them out. But then like, you don't. If you happen to not like Quagsire, you know, if you happen to not have a grass type move, it's like, oh, good luck. Oh god, what can I use? Surf's normally effective. No. Let's just try Dragon Claw. Oh boy. Uses a freaking full restore. I can't remember if ground. Ground is normally effective against water and ground, so I should be using Earthquake. Please hurt yourself and then get hurt by burn. No! It's gonna snap out of confusion. Oh, well, leftovers goes first anyway. Crit? But it's not even gonna matter because Bertha is gonna freaking use a full restore on it. It's like, yeah, that's handy if you can just take a turn to use a dig in your pocket and get a full heal. No, okay, I will absolutely take that. Holy cow! Oh, that was gross. Another one? Another water and ground type? Why do you do this to me? Bulldoze, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. No, it's Ice Beam, which is super effective against this guy. Bulldoze, which is super effective against this guy. Ice Beam, super against this guy. Bulldoze, super. Oh, this is gonna be rough, folks. I might just have to end up teaching Empoleon Grass Knot, which would be mega lame. I mean, normally effective 9 to power move, it's not gonna be terrible. You're gonna use Bulldoze, which is not good. My speed's gonna be falling each and every time. No! No way. Come on. That's a full restore if I've ever seen one. Yeah, screw you, Bertha. Dang it. Yeah, I'll say When you have my speed, guess what? Probably get away with doing close combat. Just to make sure. Or Brave Bird. Yeah, it's just like, please leave. Thank you. I landed a critical hit. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that does not matter. Yeah, and Pumpkin Man was my best guy overall for this fight. So that's going to be rough. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to who. I hope it wasn't Hippowdon. Because both our other Pokemon are weak to ground. Except Hippowdon. Okay, it was Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's got yeah, Rock Head. Wow. So we'd be surprised to win for Head Smash? Sudowoodo can learn Head Smash. You're kidding me, right? Come on, baby. Last Earthquake. This guy is sturdy, though. That'll do it. Not yet. Not yet. Welcome into Gummy. How you doing? Though it says appropriate for Pokemon. Doing well. Good to hear. Gotta get some work done. That's always fun. Like housework or schoolwork or like having streams as background noise. Fair enough. Work. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Literally had 1 HP left, but I wanted to make sure in case you use a full Spore. What if you have 6 different categories? Could you have 4 of one category? Yeah, that's fine. You can have 5 different categories and all 4 of a different one. As long as you have at least one of them. 6. So you can technically have 4 of the same item if you really want it. Okay. Lots of room. Yeah, I mean, there's no rule that says you couldn't. I saw one person that figured out like 9 Iridium quality void eggs would get them the win, and so they did. Gonna go for the Earthquake, yeah. I should... Shoot! Guess I should have gone for Sucker Punch. Holy cow. This is gonna be rough. Going in for Brave Bird. Intimidate helps too. That was a crit? Dang. Use Ice Fang. Dear child, don't assume for an instant that you've won. I'm not assuming. I'm sweating. Wow, yeah, she's got 2 water and ground Pokemon, both of which are only weak to grass, and doubly weak to grass. So, yeah. Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you, did their best to earn you the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly grin. Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I drank tea before this started. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's probably a bad thing. Anyway... While I am gone, let's hear a word from our sponsor. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did y'all miss me? I made some questionable decisions there, trying to knock out, using the Pokemon that I was super good against all of her Pokemon, but 2 to try to knock out the 2 that I wasn't actually super good against. But whatever. You're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earn the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. I think that you can go as far as you want. All right, time to heal up. Max Potion. Hyper Potion. There we go. But I also need to use Ether. Okay. On to the next one. Is this Lucian or... Oh, I forget. Flint! Oh, Flinty boy. Who should I send out against Flint first? My Pumpkin Man. Yo, trainer, you have me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Faulkner what you did in the Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? Flint and Faulkner? Ship? It's like fire is normally effective against Empoleon. It's like, you're already faster, dude. You don't need another one. There we go. The dude's only got 2 fire-type Pokemon. Doesn't even have a Magmortar. What's the star drop? It permanently increases your energy, your max energy. So the answer being yes, you do want to play the fishing game until you get enough tokens to win the star drop. You also get tokens from doing the judging. How many times can you get it? Just the one. Did it just say that I shuddered? You're using Mirror Coat, really? There you go. I thought you said there was no way you were getting first place. Did you lie to me? Yeah, that ain't gonna fly, dude. Revenge! Got lucky at 4 Iridium Bullheads. I mean, that'll do it. I mean, the cutoff is 90. So yeah. Drifblim's fire type move is Will-O-Wisp, and that's it. Strength Sap. Lowers your target attack and restores HP by the same amount as the target's effective attack stat before strength. Interesting. You missed. Hopefully this will knock it out. Why do I keep doing this? The life orb will knock it out anyway. What does a life orb do then? May or may not be gambling your points at the wheel. I'm pretty sure one of them appears 3 times more often than the other one. I know that is a fact. Went green twice. I think green is like... I'm pretty sure green is like 75% chance. Get wrecked! Oh no. It's payback time. Citrus berry. How many do we need to buy everything? I don't know. I usually buy the Star Drop and the Rare Crow and call it good. So that's what, like 2,800 or something like that? I healed its burn with sheer... I wish I could just heal a burn with sheer determination. Holy cow. Full restore. Full restore. Yeah, screw you. Let's burn you again. Oh, that's not good. Well, Shadow Punch never misses. Uh-oh. What reward from Slingshot game? All of the games are just... all the games are just... give you tokens. None of the games give you specific things. This is not good. That'll help. Thank you. And minimize that, punk. Oh, he's a freaking full restore, aren't you? It's like I kind of wanted him to hit, so that his defense and special defense would have gone down. That would have, it might have been enough to take it out. It's got a focus sash, but don't care. Through your determination, your will is overpowering me. Why is the Drifblim faster than... I thought Drifblims were real slow. Alright, well, the burn will take it out. There we go. Whoa, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't looking down on you, but I didn't think for a second that I lose. This is fantastic. You and your Pokemon are inspiring. Ooh, burnt right down to cinders. We go. The tokens disappear of the festival. Yeah, the extra ones do. I'm pretty sure you lose them, and I don't think you even keep them for next year's festival. So you might as well spend them while you have them. Who am I up against? Lucian? It's got a freaking fairy type. Mr. Mime. So each star drop you get in the game, it increases your energy. However, each year, no. Once you buy the star drop at the fair, that's it. There's like 6 or 7 star drops in the entire game, and one of them is buying them from the fair. You timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce you myself. I am Lucian, a user of psychic types. I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I'm the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. I want to blast this guy out of the water. Yeah, screw you. And using his light screen reflect right at the start. Full restore. It's like, yeah, granted, it does make it a little more challenge, which this game so desperately needs. But it's like, so, oh my god. I'll take that. Yeah, screw you and your full restore. Metacham, fighting and psychic. Nose ice punch. No, thank you. Ice punch as well. What does pure power do? Like doubles your attack or something silly like that? That's pretty darn good. Let's just cut to the chase here. Yeah, reflect though. Oh, get frickin' wrecked! Oh my god. That is like the best move in the game to avoid. Lucian saying these new mechanics are bull. Giraffarig. Yeah, that's what I want to crunch. Slower Pokemon go first. Dang it. Special defense fell. I think, when does Reflect wear off? Unfortunately, I don't have any dark type Pokemon that I can get cute and switch out. I don't know how I have, yeah. Who can probably tank? Psychic's not very effective against Pumpkin Man. But is he going to use a full restore? Let's try that. Yeah, what happened? Ah, really? Whatever. 5 hearts with your husband, Alex? I have 5 hearts. I have 8 hearts with him, actually. Let's try this. Saw an attack. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's go for it. Can't remember exactly how many turns it is. Now what should I do? Let's go for the Gusgo. Hope for the crit. There we go. Citrus Berry? Really? Okay. Yeah, this probably knocked me out. Future Sight? It's got Levitate, not Heat Proof. Okay, good. Burned him. Burned it. Earthquake. Trick Room. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. I'm gonna use Earthquake either way. Yeah. That'll do it. I don't... Oh, okay. There we go. Elite Four Lucian. I see. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. Your power is real. Congratulations, you've now beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. Should warn you, the champion's far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. All right. Cynthia! You know what? I want that extra. I want that extra little bit, baby. Spiritomb. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Consider your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Well, good thing I saved before. I didn't really get to pick, though, who I wanted to fight or Spiritomb. Yeah, I kind of don't want to die on this one. Where's the base stats? The exact same, of course they are. Of course I have no fairy type moves. Because why would I? That's kind of bogus. I wanted to pick who I wanted to go first against. Cynthia. I know it's psychic. Oh. Interesting. More water and ground. Okay. Are diamonds good? I'd say, given that diamonds are the second most valuable gemstone behind prismatic shards, yes, they are. Does Alex like them? He definitely, everyone either likes or loves them. I don't believe he's one of the people that loves them. He likes them, but honestly, at this point in the game, I think it's better for you to just sell it. Like, he likes a diamond as much as he likes a sweet pea. You know? Because how people... Like, how friendship is calculated. Is it needed for the museum? Yes, actually, that's the... If you haven't donated one to the museum, that's your better option. Cynthia used the full restore. Oh, no? Gotta get the rare sweet pea. Money's just temporary. Sweet pea is forever. Thank you, Dagummy. But yeah, how it calculates likes and like how much people love stuff. If they dislike it, then or hate it, they'll lose friendship. If they're neutral towards it, if they like it, or if they love it, they'll gain friendship. But it's on like a set thing of like neutral. They'll gain a little, and then they'll gain more from neutral silver quality, neutral gold quality, neutral iridium quality, and then the same thing for. And then if they like something, a normal liked good mirror coat. I dare you to use mirror coat. Oh no. Skull, interesting. But yeah, if they like something, they'll like it more than any quality neutral thing, and if they love something, they'll love it more than any quality liked thing. What's refined quartz good for? A lot of stuff. There's a lot of things like deluxe sprinklers that require refined quartz. You can't donate a refined quartz to the museum, just like you can't donate an iron bar, but you can donate a normal quality, like a normal unrefined quartz. Buildman looks like he might cry. Don't cry, Buildman. Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball, Expert Belt. Oh. Not super effective. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. It's probably going to knock me out, but that's definitely going to knock me out. That recoil is just going to take me right out. I'll take it, though. She's losing. Although that's not ideal. I don't know who she's sending in. She's got Lucario, Spiritomb, and Garchomp. Dang it. Poison Jab is not very effective against... What? Never understood what the lore behind being born or created or whatever. Even little cogwheel Pokemons. I don't... Well, because, I mean, riddle me this. Arceus is the creator of all Pokemon, but all Pokemon descended from used DNA. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I mean, well, you could do the dual theory of like Arceus created all Pokemon and then they went on to evolve into other Pokemon, you know. Like they say, okay, it was a ghost that frickin' possessed a teapot or whatever. You know? Electro Pokemon. Yeah, it mimics a socket. What if I want to check their stats, though? I want to know who's the fastest. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, screw you. Ah, oh, shoot. Sucker Punch. Didn't you Sucker Punch? Holy cow. Idiot. Magnemite was the first one. Yeah. I mean, like, it's like whatever. You know, Game Freak, they made the first Pokemon games, and they were like, yeah, whatever. Like, we'll just do this. It'll be fine. But then then it just caught on, you know, and it was like, oh, well, shoot. Guess we're a global sensation now. Because, like, Pokemon, it's not a great, like, when you break it down, it's not a great game. Like, it's not a good turn-based RPG, really. It's very basic. Yeah, I mean, rant over, get back to work. Fair enough. Oh, no. I did not think Flash Cannon would do that much. Thank you for toughing it out so I won't feel sad. Now please hurt yourself in confusion 20 more times. I'd really appreciate that. I'm out of earthquakes. Please, just hurt yourself. Thank you. That's it? Does it have, like, no EVs in or IVs in attack? I mean, I know this is a special attack focused one. Dude knows Dragon Pulse. I am afraid. Ah. Barnacles. Please hurt yourself in confusion. That's it, folks. Yeah, of course, it did not help. Did not help at all that I wasn't given a chance to pick which Pokemon I want to go first. I'm pretty sure I saved right after Lucian after I healed everybody up. I sure hope so. I'm kind of under-leveled, not gonna lie. Like, her average level is above mine. Okay, yeah. Who do I want out against? Spiritomb. No Psychic, so don't want to send out Toxic. I mean, Buildman might be good. Electivire. Yeah, it's just designed. Spiritomb just has a solid selection all around. Just like solid 80 power moves. Yeah, again, I don't have any fairy type moves. If I had Scrappy, that'd be cool, but I don't. So that's not good. Again, I am underleveled. Well, just crit me. Give me a crit, man. You didn't do it. Who's my fastest boy? Gonna go for the sucker punch. Okay. Oh, frickin' ridiculous. It's almost like a game of like not getting them into the red zone. Alex cutscene. Enjoy. You gonna switch out? Critical hit. Nope. Yeah, definitely starting this off in a deficit. I'm not having a good time. Okay. So 2-1 down. That is not good. Why are you shuddering? Ice Beam and Scald. Why? Because Mirror Coat is psychic? That's so silly. So Mirror Coat's not super effective against. Of course, Marvel Scale increases its defense. So it kind of makes you choose. He likes salmon dinner? Yeah. He likes salmon dinner and complete breakfast. Those are the only two non-universal loves that he loves. I mean, you also need kale for salmon dinner. So, you know. And also, do you know how to cook it? Because, like, that's kind of a... If you don't know how to cook it, I don't know, it's like a summer crop. Yeah, you also need the recipe of how to cook a food. Just like how to craft any food. You know you have it? Okay, sweet. What's complete breakfast? Oh, it's hard. You need milk, hash browns, pancakes, and fried egg. Yeah, he's picky. The easiest time you're gonna have with trying to get a love gift for him is just Lucky Rabbit's foot. But even that's a way off. You need a deluxe barn for that. That might just one-shot me. Frick! Of course it knows Dragon Pulse. That's going to take me right out. Aura Sphere. Thanks for toughing it out. But I still haven't seen Roserade or Gastrodon or... So I got 2 of her Pokemon. Yeah, this is not going well. Just get a quadruple crit. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Thank you for that, Howie. I screwed up the first time I fought her. I got an electric type. I beat her with her Milotic with Electivire, and that went fine. But then I screwed up my first time, or my second time, and then sent him out against a different one. Let's see, what do I have any good TMs? Like Grass Knot, like I just don't have like a great team to do this. No, not Pokemon Bag. Yeah, oh yeah, I one-shot Roserade the first time as well. Bullet Seed. No one can learn Bullet Seed, but I mean that's not really great. Grass Knot. Only Pumpkin Man can learn Grass Knot. Are those my only 2 grass TMs? Yeah. Okay. It's like, I want to just burn Spiritomb and have that for me. But the problem is, he knows Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball, so I don't want to send out my Dusknoir against Pumpkin Man. I want to save Ice Beam for Garchomp. You know, it's Psychic, so I can't very well send my Croagunk. That's the problem. There's too many of these of her Pokemon that are just like really good counters to my people. Using Electric type to take out Spiritomb. Yeah, that shows she's not afraid of switching away. Do I have any Fairy type moves? So, yes, but no. Should I just go crazy with the rare candies? Because, yeah. Temper House upgrade. Nice. Dazzling Gleam's good, unfortunately. Don't have any Pokemon that can learn it. Let's try Earthquaking. Yeah, this whole thing about Spiritomb is nothing super effective. Well, at least they introduced, until they introduced Fairy type. And it's like, okay, cool. I guess Sableye and Spiritomb are just... we don't care about them anymore. Only get 4 earthquakes. You kidding me? Not off to a good start, folks. With any luck, I'll survive this hit. Oh, but it won't matter because of the Citrus Berry. Of course, it lowers my special defense. Of course, Dark used to be not very effective against Steel, but they changed it for some reason. Yeah, he's a freaking full restore. Maybe I should start cheating and start using max revives. I could do that. I could play I could play fair. What, Roserade? Gastrodon? That helps. Just gonna thaw and use Earthquake though. Use Aerial Ace. I don't want to. I want to run with this freeze. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Fly is not the best. Critical hit. Thanks. Alright, well then, Brave Bird to your death. Stupid leftovers. Okay, I just need to get someone who can get in there quick and use a strong move. Yeah. Well, not even a strong move, just a move. I might have to cave and just start using Max Revive and Revive on my other Pokemon. Might be the move. Is that even? This better take him the frick out. Yes! I was like, that better. I mean, 60 power doubled because I got hurt. 120. 240 because it's stab. Or 240 because it's super effective, and then 360 because it's stab. Yeah. I should imagine. So at least I know how to take care of the stupid Lucario. Stop it with getting lucky with the special defense. Alright, this better freaking take you out. Thank you. Okay, now I'm winning, technically. Ah, curses. No, come on. Roserade's faster? That sucks. It always thinks to just, oh, lose a Pokemon. Let's go full stupid mode. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, sacrificial lamb. Screw it, I'm going Brave Bird. Well, that sucked. That really sucked. I forgot Roserade went first. Do. Well, you're KO anyway. Sure, max revive. Use this on. Of course, it's a special attacker too, so burning it doesn't do diddly. What am I doing using Drill Peck? Should use Ice Beam. Sure. Fortunately, I don't have a max revive. I don't even care anymore. I'm going stupid. It knows Dazzling Gleam, doesn't it? Yep, it does. Let's try this again. Take 4. Holy cow. My team is just not good against Cynthia. Hmm. Do I have a soft stand? No? Interesting. I have 1 rare candy. How? Only 1? Might as well. Don't have an icicle plate or anything like that? Wow. I do. What I really need is just like a couple key crits. Of course, last time I got special defense lowered first thing, so that was not cool. I'd appreciate it if you didn't lower my special defense. Thank you. You can lower my special defense this time, that's fine. Okay. There we go. So metronome works. As long as it doesn't lower my special defense on like the first one, I'll be good. I can use it 3 times, and because of the metronome I'm holding, it works. Okay. Okay, its defense is going to go up because it was burned. And it's a marble scale, which stinks for me. But since I'm not burned, if I had gotten burned by Skull, that would have been very, very bad. But that's fine. Alright, what's this BS that you're doing? Okay, that's smart. Can't really be mad about that. Okay, it's gonna use Earthquake. Shoot. I might just have to teach Empoleon Grass Knot and call it a day. Go ahead, keep using Rock Tomb. I'd love to go after you. I would absolutely love that. Come on. Thank you. Of course, haven't even seen the Garchomp yet. Alright, who you sending out? Lucario. course, she's also smart and knows when to switch out of an unfavorable situation. Let's just try the tried and true. I know this works. Easy. Yeah, it kind of stinks because I know that will work even if Lucaria is at full HP. At least we wasted one of our full restores. Stop it! Garchomp. Gastrodon, that's right. Frick! It's gonna use Earthquake. Shoot. My team's really weak against Earthquake. What does Mahogany Tree do? You chop it down and get hardwood. Oh no, he's gonna use Rock Tomb because he's an idiot. Really wants to slow me down. Okay, I believe it's losing HP every time. So I want to stall as long as possible. What I do is I plant all the mahogany seeds I can find in the path north of the farm. And then just harvest them as I get them. And I'll just pass through and then chop them down as I see that they are there. Why is she so dead set on making sure that her Gastrodon goes first? God dang it. Ugh. This is so frustrating. I thought she wasn't going to do it. Hmm. Ugh. Sorry for the outburst earlier, folks. I'm just, because I'm so under-leveled, I have to make sure everything goes perfectly. I wonder if there's rules regulating what the Elite Four can and can't do, or if they're just like, yeah, screw it. I'm gonna carry a bajillion full restores in my pocket. She wants to drag this out. You can drag this out. I have no problem dragging this out. Although she seems to insist that she be faster. I don't really know why. That's when you buy 500 for real? What? What are you talking about, Serene? $500 full restores counter her. Yeah. I could have. Unfortunately, you can't buy max revives. I wish you could. That would be hilarious. It's like, I hope you take out a Pokemon with every hit, because if you don't take out a Pokemon with one hit, I'm using the time to revive someone else. Oh, shoot. Dang. Little Miss must love me. I swear to God. Thank you. Jeez. I just have to hope to God she doesn't one-shot me. Yeah, salmon dinner. Thank you. Yes, Pumpkin Man, you get praise. Give me a crit, will ya? Nope. Okay, so if he goes for an attacking move, she's hosed because she's burned. But if she goes for a cover... Oh, okay. That works too. Down to her Garchomp. I've got like 4 Pokemon left. Can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. What? Shoot. Oh. If I can poison. Nope. Thank you. No, screw you, Yachi Berry. And that was a critical hit on top of it. So even if it didn't have the Yachi Berry, oh no. Well, this match is too fun to let it end this easily. Oh no. Yeah, that's Cynthia. It's a freaking full restore. Screw you. Dude, if you land another critical hit, Pumpkin Man, I will love you. Oh. Do I have any... I don't have any priority moves, do I? It's one of your faves? No. No. No! What? Pog! Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, someone clip that. Get as much context as possible. Holy cow. Oh my god. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger, and just now you became the most powerful of all the trainers. You are now our newest champion. That was excellent, truly an outstanding battle. You have the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Thanks for the GGs, Chi-Chi. Can we get the Pogs in the chat? We'll get the Poggers in the chat. Oh my god, did it get clipped? The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Good thing they have Professor Rowan on hand. Carl, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. My child I enlisted for my Pokedex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. Carl, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Carl. Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. The last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Solid flex. I've been a champion for a long time. Carl, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. And there goes the battle. What you're leaving are the memories of your adventures so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Chi-Chi, level 58, Garchomp. Little Miss, level 62, Dusknoir. Buildman, level 62, Electivire. Captain Ultros, a level 61, Toxicroak. Harlequin, level 61, Staraptor. Pumpkin Man, level 62, Empoleon. League Champion, congratulations! 21 hours and 29 minutes. Oh my god, that was the ride. Did anybody clip that? I can go in and clip it myself, but ugh. You don't know how? Oh, it's probably too late anyway. There should be a clip. If you're on desktop, there's like a clip button on the bottom right of the screen. Tap, yeah, if you tap the screen, There should be like a share option, I guess. iOS, tap the screen, share and create clip. Android, tap it on it and the create clip button. But it's a little too late though. You can go back and make a clip. I'll also make a highlight of the whole battle. I always do that. Whenever I beat a game, I make a highlight final boss battle. Whatever that game is. Well, it took the whole 3 hours. I didn't think it would. Hey, it's Volkner, Wake, Rourke, and Byron. Or Gardenia, Candace. What's her face? Maylene. What's the Heart Home City gym leader's name? Oh, something? Fantina. Hey, Darkville27, welcome in. Did you catch the end of my Cynthia fight by chance? Nope. Oh. Well, the only reason I won was because my Empoleon hung on so I wouldn't feel sad twice. So it was at 1 HP and then it hung on so I wouldn't feel sad. The end. And that's perfect timing right there. Well, actually, you know what? I will leave it at that. Let's just save it up. Make sure. All right, folks. You know what? I haven't done a raid in a long time. We got 5 viewers. Let's go look for a raid. Brilliant Diamond. Shining Pearl. God, that was a roller coaster. I was definitely underleveled going into that. It took like 4 tries. What a roller coaster. It's hard to find someone actually playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Well, it's not hard, but it's like, can we find someone that's actually playing the game, please? That's Danny DeVito. Someone with their face on the stream. This guy is making the exact same pun that I am. He says this game is such a gem. Get it? Okay, so we're rating. Your jump was the only same level as her, so I couldn't outspeed. Her crush jump knows. Only knows Poison Jab, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. Oh, you did? He switched back and forth between Togekiss and Lucario until she ran out of HP. Wow, that's ridiculous. So let's raid this guy. Their name is It's the Real Shade. This channel says it's intended for mature audiences, so keep that in mind. Anyway, thank you for coming out. I'll be back in an hour, a little over an hour, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I will be back. Feel free to tune in then if you would like to play or watch. In any case, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw and you're not followed, feel free to follow. That was freaking insane. I gotta go clip that. I'll be highlighting it as well as the final boss battle. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I'll see you in an hour, hopefully. Let's go for the raid. Bye, everybody.